In the vast and vibrant tapestry of the natural world, there are creatures so extraordinary they seem to have sprung from the pages of a fantasy. The hornbill is one such marvel. It is a truly special bird, a character of the ancient forests. These birds are not just flashes of color in the canopy, they are a symbol of a healthy, thriving ecosystem. When you first lay eyes on a hornbill, it is an experience you are unlikely to forget. Their sheer size and magnificent presence command your attention, making them one of the most charismatic inhabitants of the tropical wilderness they call home. They belong to a family of birds called Bucorotidae, a name that hints at their most famous feature. Observing a hornbill in its natural environment is like stepping back in time. These birds have graced our planet for millions of years, their lineage stretching deep into the past. They are found across the warm climates of Africa and Asia, from the dense rainforests of Southeast Asia to the wide-open savannas of the African continent. Each species has adapted wonderfully to its specific surroundings, showcasing nature's incredible ingenuity. They are often large birds, with some species having wingspans that rival those of eagles. Their flight is a spectacle in itself, a powerful whooshing sound that announces their arrival long before they are seen, a rhythmic beat that echoes through the trees. What makes the hornbill so utterly unique? It is a combination of its dramatic appearance, its fascinating behavior, and its vital role within its habitat. They are more than just beautiful birds to admire from afar. They are dedicated parents, clever foragers, and essential partners to the forests they inhabit. Understanding the hornbill is to understand the intricate connections that bind all living things together. Their story is one of survival, of family, and of the delicate balance that sustains life on Earth. To discover the hornbill is to gain a deeper appreciation for the wonders that still exist in the wild corners of our world. As we delve into the life of this magnificent creature, we begin to see the world through its eyes. We see a landscape rich with fruit, a community of animals, and a home that is both a sanctuary and a challenge. The hornbill's existence is a testament to the resilience of nature. They are living masterpieces, sculpted by evolution to play a specific and crucial part in their environment. Their loud calls, which can travel for great distances through the dense foliage, are the voice of the forest itself, a reminder of the wild spirit that endures. Let us explore the world of this incredible bird and learn why it is so deserving of our admiration and protection. Hornbills are creatures of the tropics, thriving in the warm, lush environments found across 2 continents. Their primary homes are the great forests of Asia and the diverse landscapes of sub-Saharan Africa. You can find them soaring above the canopy of ancient rainforests in places like Borneo and India, their large forms silhouetted against the sky. In Africa, they have adapted to a wider range of habitats, from dense woodlands to open savannas and grasslands. These birds require large areas with plenty of old, tall trees, which provide them with both food and, crucially, safe places to build their nests and raise their young. The health of the hornbill population is therefore a direct indicator of the health of these precious forests. The appearance of a hornbill is nothing short of spectacular. They are generally large birds, with broad wings and a long tail that provides balance in flight. Their plumage is often a dramatic combination of black, white, gray, or brown, but it is their heads and necks that truly capture the imagination. Many species boast vibrant patches of color on their bare skin, with brilliant shades of yellow, red, or blue around their eyes and on their throats. Perhaps their most striking feature, however, is their incredibly long eyelashes, which are actually modified feathers, a touch of glamour that few other birds can claim. These features make each of the nearly 60 different species of hornbill uniquely beautiful. But the defining characteristic, the one that gives the hornbill its name, is the enormous beak, topped with a structure called a casque. This casque, which sits on top of the upper mandible, varies greatly in size, shape, and color, depending on the species. It can be a massive, helmet-like structure, a ridged cylinder, or a simple, elegant curve. While it looks heavy, the casque is surprisingly lightweight in most species, as it is made of a honeycomb of hollow bone cells covered in keratin. This impressive headgear is not just for show, it serves multiple purposes, from amplifying their calls to engaging in aerial jousts with rivals. When a hornbill takes to the air, it is an unforgettable sight. Their flight is not the silent, graceful glide of a raptor. Instead, it is powerful and noisy. The sound is created by air rushing through the gaps in their primary flight feathers, producing a loud whooshing noise that has been compared to the sound of a steam train. This distinctive sound is the bird's signature, announcing its presence as it travels across its territory in search of food. From their colorful faces to their resonant wing beats, everything about the hornbill is designed to make a grand impression in the dense forest world they rule. The hornbill's beak is a true masterpiece of natural engineering. Its great size might seem clumsy, but it is an incredibly versatile tool. The long reach allows the bird to pluck fruits and berries from the tips of branches that would not support its weight. The very tip of the beak is capable of delicate movements, enabling it to pick up small items like insects or even pass food carefully to its mate. The serrated edges of the beak help the hornbill to grip and break open tougher fruits and prey. The casque, that prominent structure on top, is also a marvel. In some species, it acts as a resonating chamber, making their calls louder and allowing them to communicate over long distances through the dense jungle. When it comes to diet, hornbills are primarily frugivores, meaning they mostly eat fruit. They are particularly fond of figs, which are a vital food source in tropical forests. This diet is what makes them so important to their ecosystem. However, they are not strictly vegetarian. Most hornbills will supplement their diet with animal protein, especially during the breeding season when they need extra energy. They are opportunistic hunters, catching anything from large insects, lizards and snakes to the nestlings of other birds. This varied diet showcases their adaptability and their ability to make the most of the resources available in their complex forest home. The nesting behavior of the hornbill is perhaps the most fascinating aspect of its life, and is almost unique in the bird world. When it is time to lay her eggs, the female finds a natural cavity high up in a large old tree. Once she is inside, she and her mate begin to seal the entrance. Using a mixture of mud, droppings, and fruit pulp, they build a wall, leaving only a narrow slit. The female is sealed inside this dark chamber, safe from predators like snakes and monkeys. She will remain imprisoned for months, relying completely on her devoted partner for survival. Throughout this entire period of incubation and chick rearing, the male hornbill's work truly begins. He becomes the sole provider for his entire family. Day after day, he flies back and forth, tirelessly gathering fruit and other food items. He returns to the nest and regurgitates the food, passing it through the small slit to the female and, later, to the growing chicks. This incredible display of parental dedication is a huge risk for the male, but it ensures the safety of his offspring. Once the chicks are large enough, the female breaks out of the nest, and together, the parents reseal it to protect the young until they are ready to fly. Hornbills are often called the farmers of the forest, and for a very good reason. Their fruit-heavy diet makes them one of the most important seed dispersers in the tropics. When a hornbill eats a piece of fruit, it will often fly a considerable distance before regurgitating the seed or passing it through its digestive system. This process spreads the seeds far and wide, helping to regenerate the forest and maintain its genetic diversity. Many tree species rely almost entirely on large birds like the hornbill to carry their seeds to new locations where they can sprout and grow. Without the hornbill, the very structure and health of the forest would be in jeopardy. For those who wish to witness these magnificent birds in their natural habitat, patience and a good guide are key. Visiting national parks and wildlife sanctuaries in countries like Thailand, Malaysia, India, or many nations in Africa offers the best opportunities. Early morning and late afternoon are typically the best times for bird watching, as this is when hornbills are most active, flying from their roost to feeding grounds. Listen for their loud, distinctive calls and the unmistakable whooshing sound of their wings. Seeing a flock of hornbills flying over the canopy at sunset is a truly magical experience, a reward for any wildlife enthusiast. Despite their importance, hornbills face serious threats to their survival. The biggest danger is habitat loss. The ancient forests they depend on for food and nesting sites are being cut down for agriculture, logging, and development at an alarming rate. Without large old trees with suitable hollows, hornbills simply cannot breed. They are also threatened by hunting. In some cultures, their feathers are used for ceremonial dress, and their casques, particularly the solid red ivory of the helmeted hornbill, are carved into ornaments. These pressures have pushed several hornbill species to the brink of extinction. Protecting hornbills means protecting their forest homes. This is a task that falls to all of us. Supporting conservation organizations that work to preserve tropical forests is a vital step. Promoting sustainable, eco-friendly tourism can provide local communities with an economic incentive to protect wildlife rather than exploit it. By making conscious choices and raising awareness about the plight of these incredible birds, we can help ensure their survival. The resonating call of the hornbill must continue to echo through the forests of the future, a sound that signifies a healthy and vibrant planet for generations to come.